Hello, future VOD viewers. If you'd like to watch these streams live as they happen, then please follow the link in the description below. I stream every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, starting anywhere between 10:30 p.m. Eastern and 12:30 a.m. Eastern. I do typically have music that plays throughout the duration of every stream that does not get left in the VOD. So if you want to come listen to some music, then coming out to stream is a good idea. Then at that I kind of was at a loss for words, so I just kind of threw whatever could work. I do primarily play Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, so if either one of those two games interests you, then come on out and check out the stream. I do play some other games on stream as well, if I get around to them. If not, it is primarily just the Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, but some of the other games that I have played before on stream are Palworld, Minecraft, and Borderlands 3. So, to just name a few that I have played before. So, give me just a moment to get Star Rail booted up, and we'll get this show on the road. So, boop a doop boop boop. There we go. Ooh, the song. Okay.
Oh, shit. I knew that wasn't the right move. Some way to get down.
Danger.
God damn.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Danger.
There we go. Share that there.
How am I supposed to get? Yeah. Fuck.
That's the thing. You're not. Dun dun dun.
Can I get down there? Okay, here we go. I found a safe way down, I think. Yeah.
You found a safe. You gonna crack into it? See if there's any money?
So I found a safe way down.
Oh.
I
Still would have been
I
cool if
would
you found a
stream
safe, though.
I would stream for you, but I figure you're already playing a game.
What?
I said I would stream for you, but I figure you're already playing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
You get,
Let's go.
you
Let's
get something.
fucking go.
While carrying an object, press.
Boop. Get booped.
Back. Yeah.
The dead return.
This is double speed.
Fuck you in your bear trap.
In lunar flame.
Savor it for me.
You're chasing down
You caught.
goats.
You caught nothing.
Correction, I am nothing. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, so Dan, I have a new dark saying to say at work.
Oh yeah?
At least at my job. The saying is, I'd rather be 6 feet under than 6 hours in.
Damn. Oh shit.
Is it bad that when I said that to the one manager that's close to my age, he's just like, "You got a real poet over here." Was his response?
Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, we got a regular. I can't think of any famous poets off my top of my head.
What's that silver guy? I know there was
Silver guy?
there was one that their last name was Silver something. I can't think of their first and the rest of their last name. I just know it was like something Silver.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hunt
the
blessings.
stick. Okay.
Hunt blessings. Let's fucking go.
I just climb into this log? Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Alright. Whack people with a stick. That's good. That's good. I have a weapon. Ah, you fucking bastard.
Danger.
What are those? Pine cones? Oh, this is a pine cone. Okay.
Okay. Wait, no, hit the barrel, get the fragments. Hit the fucker.
The dead return!
Time for a buzz.
Your end approaches.
Oh shit.
Repay. Well timed.
Okay. Let's flip in here. No, I can't.
Fuck yeah, crit damage! Let's go! Fuck yeah!
I taste malice in the air.
Let's wait.
The moon shines on the truth.
Whoa. Oh, a bunch of these little cages again.
The dead return!
They open them now.
This is double speed
Oh man.
in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Savor it
There's
for
a
me.
cabin in the woods. This is more good.
Receive divinity.
Nothing good ever happens at cabins in the woods.
The fight is set.
Really?
Yes, nothing good ever comes of it.
Try harder.
Nothing major.
Damn.
I failed to send you.
Not if movies or video games are to be believed.
Lamau XD. Hunt blessing.
I'm gonna smash all these guys' beer bottles. Let's go. Take that and that. He's got like, Jesus.
Oh, I wish I had 300 total fragments, Dan.
Playing Fate Grand Order or something.
No. I'm on Honkai Star Rail at the moment. I'm doing Simulated Universe. And so in my site right now, I have a curio that is called Cavity System Model. And Lose all currently possessed cosmic fragments. For every 100 cosmic fragments lost in this way, increases all characters' crit damage by 24%. So, for 300 fragments, you would get 24, 24, 24. So you'd get the big crit damage. I only have 260 cosmic fragments at the moment. And the thing is, if I take it, the 60 would be essentially wasted, but the 200 would actually give me 48 total crit rate. I mean, not crit rate, crit damage. 48 more crit damage on top of my character's current crit damage. So my Jing Liu on top of 237.5 would get that 48% crit damage. And my other DPS on top of 185.4 crit damage would get the 48 crit damage. Now, my two, like, quote-unquote support DPS... My two supports and debuffers slash sustains, they would also get the crit damage boost, but it's not crucial for them.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay.
So
this guy has like big fucking cowboy boots. Fuck your boots.
If you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
What am I supposed to do here?
Khakis.
There's like a. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a cowboy hat here. This guy must be a cowboy.
Nope. He's all cow, no boy. All cow, no boy.
Time for a buzz.
I can't toss that boot very far.
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Damn it, I can't do a reset here, so I have to take one. Okay. Boop. You get booped.
Receive divinity.
You're man, kiddo.
Yeah? So Static sent me a whole meme dump
Blade of moonlight.
the other day on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yup. One of my favorite blessings. Let's go. Auspicious Star. I love this blessing so much. Whenever you kill an enemy, you get 60% of your energy back to your ultimate. Now, if you have it enhanced, it's a 100% energy. So you essentially get your ult gauge completely filled. And you can just loop your ultimate if you're strong enough.
The dead return.
Well, if the character that receives the kill with their ultimate. If a character has higher than 100% crit rate and currently has critical boost, for every 1% crit rate that exceeds 100% crit damage is increased by 3%. Crit damage can be increased this way by a maximum up to 150%. Let's fucking go.
The dead return.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Boop boop
In
boop
lunar
boop.
flame.
Boop! Jingliu booping the fuck out of these enemies. Let's go! I love my Jingliu. Probably one of my best built units.
I taste malice in the air.
Let's wait.
The moon shines on the truth.
Repay. The dead return.
This is double speed.
In lunar flame.
Full auto on this shit. Let's fucking go.
Savor it for me.
Hold on, just for the sheer shits and giggles. So I'm at a 419.1 crit damage. A 118.5 crit rate. So I get 50% crit rate from the transmigration. Frost Wrath, ultimate damage, okay. Crit damage plus 25 from Hunter of Glacial. Cavity System, 48. Critical boost. Each stack increases crit rate by 6%. So yeah, ah! Yeah, boy. Let's go.
Time for a buzz.
Your end approaches. Receive divinity. Fail to send you. The dead return.
Well, no one's saw also. I can turn off my headset mic. Big yawn. Fuck. Oh, we'll take that. Oh. Do I take the Eidolon boost? When using her ultimate or... Oh, yes. I do believe I will take that. My. As much as I want to claim that, I'll be fine. Oh, not too shabby. Oh, hey, yo! Let's fucking go. I don't like that, but I like that. Excuse me. You know what? I think I'm going to purchase a curio. We'll take the society ticket. Yes, that one at the beginning was a good one, but it wasn't guaranteed to be from the path I chose. So I'm going to take the increased fragments and then be able to upgrade stuff in the final room.
What was that?
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Hunt blessing. I was gonna say, watch me just be one blessing away from full resonance. Didn't even have to do anything. You know what? Oh, that's right. There was two enemies. Fuck! When a character provides healing to allies, increases... Fuck yeah! We will fucking bop with that shit. Let's fucking go. Now, the real question is, do I want to go into the final room, final boss with full Jingliu team and test the full extent of this power granted by this run of Simulated Universe? Or do I want to just keep going with this team and see where it takes me? Can never go wrong with more crit damage. Now my Jingliu is going to have 430. or 429.
There's malice in the air. The moon shines on the truth.
You know what?
Let's wait.
We're just gonna
See.
fucking go double down DPS.
The dead return.
This is double speed.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Savor it for me.
Lady boy!
Time for a buzz.
Your end approaches. I failed to send you.
He hasn't even gotten a chance to attack yet.
Too little. Bloom.
This is double speed.
Yeah, I think it was wise that I just went with this team.
Value exceeds threshold. Timed. The dead return.
Time for a buzz.
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
217! Let's go!
Protocol terminated.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Reinforcing. Purge initiated. Evaluating variables.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Calculating result. Analysis complete. I underestimated you. Receive divinity. The dead return. Push forward. Executing annihilation. I failed to send you. Family.
Staples. That was easy.
Sword needs sharpening.
I like that piece. Ooh. Speed break effect. ER rope. Let's go. That's bleh. Tuesday, we are pulling for Chiori. In Leginshon. The Shin Impact. What do my pulls look like for whenever Acheron comes out? Oh, my game is lagging. I have a multi and not even a half. Fuck off, Sparkle. Go away. Regular warp. No 5. Come on, show me 5. Nope. The trend of the universal market. Hashtag market crash. Let's fucking go. Oh, almost can just go straight back to back. I'm just gonna wait till everything's unlocked, and then I'm just gonna spam the fuck out of it. You know, I wish I had a better DOT team. But no, I don't have Kafka. I don't have Black Swan. No Kafka, no Black Swan. You know what? We'll just double up on flattery there. Beep boop bop ba doo.
I taste malice in the air.
2
So
E
lingers.
3 E 4 E. Get wrecked.
Eternal. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Ouch.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
Get them!
Stay away.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Protect
devils! I'll crush them all!
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hell yeah!
Get them!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
The enemy situation has changed.
Let's wait and see.
Repay!
Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
I underestimated you.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
Lend me your strength.
A veil to send you. Savor it for me.
Bloom.
Time for a buzz.
Timed.
Lend me your strength. This is double speed. Lend me your strength.
A veil to send you. Too little. Savor it for me.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Time for a buzz.
The dead return!
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set. A veil to send you.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna hit 52k. This shit is annoying.
The moon shines on the...
Sound lingers.
Flee!
Existence is unity.
Get them!
Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame.
All will be swept away by the wind.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
In lunar flame.
Get them!
Eternal.
Ready for another?
Blade of
Yeah.
moonlight.
Yeah.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Protect me! Protect me!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Try harder.
There it is.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Oh, Jesus.
The enemy situation has changed.
Let's wait and see.
Repay!
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set.
Nothing major.
Time for a buzz.
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
The dead return!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Nothing major.
This is double speed.
Bloom.
Lend me your strength.
Receive divinity. Repay.
I failed to send you.
The dead return!
Time for a buzz.
Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Your end approaches.
Bloom.
I failed to send you.
Time for a buzz. Lend me your strength.
Wow. I mean, 60 more jades, but like I can't get any more stars than this. I didn't even see what elements I needed on each side. I just kind of went balls to the wall. But
Enemy
so far it looks like
changed. Show your cur-
Let's wait and see. Repay. The dead return!
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set.
Bloom.
Time for a buzz.
Well timed.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
ow.
Time for a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
This is double speed.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Time for a buzz. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Bloom.
This is double speed.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Lend me your strength.
I failed to send you.
I underestimated you.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Bad news. Lend me your strength.
Savor it for me.
Cool.
I wonder what that is.
Do.
The moon shines.
Doom.
Eternal.
Get them!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Protect me! Protect me! Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
In lunar flame.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Existence is used.
Boo-doo-doo-boo.
Get them!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Try harder.
Nature mastery of immortality. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Give me strength.
Blade of moonlight.
Jesus fuck.
In lunar flame.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get them!
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Enjoying yourself? Protect me! Protect me! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In
I
lunar
enjoy
flame.
going on full auto with HSR. Oh look, I get all the points. You know what? Fuck it. Let's keep going with these other ones. Not that we're gonna get anywhere with them, but we're gonna do them anyway.
The enemy situation has changed.
Let's wait and repay.
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set.
The redemption.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Strength.
We got the 4 stars
To
and
guard
that
and defend.
Um,
I failed to send you.
for the
Savor it for me.
Chiori and Ito banner.
Bloom.
Yunjin, Goro, and
Nothing major.
Dory.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Lend me your strength.
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Time for a buzz. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Your end approaches. Bloom. The dead return! I failed to send you.
Lend me your strength.
Savor it for me.
I wonder what that is. The moon shines on.
Eternal.
Get them.
Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Give me strength. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Mission failed.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
In lunar flame.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get them.
Existence is unity.
Protect me! Protect me!
Try harder.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Get them. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Ready for another?
I got something at least. I don't expect to get anything from the last one.
The enemy situation has changed.
Let's wait.
Lady boy, let's go.
Repay.
Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches. Receive divinity. The dead return!
Time for a buzz. Troublesome.
A veil to send you. Savor it for me.
Sagacious discernment. This is double speed. Hillary of time. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return! Repay.
Lend me your strength.
A veil to send you. Savor it for me.
The fuck? That shouldn't have been possible.
Time for a buzz.
The fight is set.
Lend me your strength. This is double speed.
The dead return!
Ooh, 13,000.
I wonder what that is. The moon shines on the truth.
Existence is unity.
Get them.
Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Protect me! Protect me!
Enjoying yourself?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
In lunar flame.
Get them.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Time for a good old counterattack.
Blade of Moonlight. In lunar flame.
Yeah. Lamau. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Excuse me. I feel like that might be a possibility for Blade. A free-to-play option, anyway. Am I gonna buy it? No, I have Blade's signature light cone.
You read the novel about the
I'm not saying that just to have the flex. I'm saying that because, like, at the time, that light cone didn't exist. My only other best option was to do, I keep forgetting to buy the... We got 5 more singles. Five more singles on standard. What's my pity like? 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. Early 5-star, please? Please? Early? Game? Please? Early 5-star? You love me? No? Okay. What about now? No? Okay. Just like everyone else. Dun dun dun. Okay. I think it's time to go to Genshin. Ugh.
I did do the pre-installation for Genshin already, so
There'll be an extra fee for that.
grab the controller. Should only need 2 runs of Oceanid. I'll make judge of that after I clear this.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Solidify!
Committed to memory. There is no escape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Stabilize!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Solidify!
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Hey! The fuse is lit!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Illusion shattered! We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long...
Okay, 2 more runs. Because I need 25. It's either 2 or 3 more runs, depending on the drops.
And
Uzi. Oh yeah, I should probably be running that in the background while I stream. Okay, I can go fight it again. I'm just re-upping my minutes on my D-Bit. Okay.
Boop boop ba doop ba doo boop boop ba doop boop boo. Oh, you son of a bitch! I was almost there. Fucking A.
Ah, the fireworks are gonna get soaked. Let's find shelter quick. Oh, we're not going to make it.
How low was my stamina?
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa.
Because I know I
Coveting the
couldn't have used
shades
it
of the
that
living,
much just
pure water
to
can
get
take
to
on
this
many forms.
to the water area.
In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
There is no escape. Hey!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Illusion shattered.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Shine down. Everyone hold hands.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Gather!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape. We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long as rain falls.
Come on, can my next run be a 3-drop, please?
Exist.
Hey!
Two bottles of Liu's finest.
Time for a light show.
Yeah, there's no way I should have drowned. I didn't use that much stamina.
An assassin
What the
from our
fuck?
homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Gather!
There is no escape! Everyone hold hands!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Shine down! Hey! The fuse is lit!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Gather!
Illusion shattered! Fire hazard!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Solidify!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Shine down! I see everything! Time for a light show!
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long as rain falls.
Please be a 3-drop. Fuck yes. Done with Oceanid. Now, I only have enough for what, one more boss? Enough resin for one more boss?
Water.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna bother with starting a new boss tonight. But I can cross Oceanid off my list.
Have you ever...
One with nature.
Rest and rebuild!
Fallen leaves adorn
My will and... My apologies! Here! swirl.
The wind
Oh, of
knows
course.
me.
Take your troop. Ta- ha!
I mean, I'm only doing one run anyway, so it's... I only do one run because, like, it forces me to actually use my resin instead of just condense.
Hold the line.
Skyward!
Feeling lucky?
Was it done?
Feeling lucky?
Gather!
Skyward! Scatter!
This one's got your name on it. Hey there! Hiya!
Easy.
Solidify!
Allow me.
Yeah! Scatter!
No, why'd you focus that?
Racha!
To be honest, right now, with the pain I'm feeling in my wrists, I don't know how long stream's gonna be tonight. Mm-hmm. Commission rewards, let's go. And then condense one.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
I love how they put out the overflow mastery, but the thing is, like, I've been like, eh.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
An antique value is in the eye of the beholder.
You know what? I think I'll start Layla's hangout quest, which means since I'm actually going to pay attention and listen, we are going to put on the streaming list too. I mean, I've got nothing else really to do, so. And not to mention, Chiori is coming out literally in a few days. Go to the academia. Before I actually officially fully start, depending on where I need to go, okay.
Oh, oh, um, mm. I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Okay. What team do I want to use? This. You know what? Just because it's got Layla on the team. I want to wait for the song to finish before I swap. Okay. That song's over. Let's get this story quest going. Yes, we did already hear this song in earlier in stream, but it's the first song in streaming too, so
but I don't really have time to chat right now. I was originally looking up some information at the House of Dana, but the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis is horribly lacking.
Oh.
I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but I've barely written a third. Well, I guess I have to keep looking up as much info as possible. I shouldn't give up now. But who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. Maybe I shouldn't have come to the academia in the first place. All I've done is cause trouble for my advisor and classmates. I should probably notify my advisor sooner than later, so he can focus his attention on the other students. No, I don't even have the guts to bring it up, and I haven't completely given up yet. To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night. Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking. I'm stuck in a vicious cycle. I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere near as gifted as they are. Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the Darshan by now. No. All my friends are back home. I'm the only one who got to come study at the academia. This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me. I don't even know if they're a person or not. Due to my lack of sleep, I sometimes get dizzy and faint when I'm stressed out. Yeah, but oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of. My homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers are perfectly written. But that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed. I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars. Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research. If that's even possible. But there's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon. It comes down to my own efforts, improving one step at a time. How else can I honor my parents and live up to the expectations of everyone who knows me? Oh no, I've already spent too much time chatting. I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. At this rate, I'll need the Wisdom Seeley's help. Yes, but time's of the essence, so I have to take what I can get. Oh, sorry. I'm just making excuses. But the Wisdom Seelie is truly amazing, and freely shares its endless knowledge. If you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response a short while later. No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the Wisdom Seelie. But getting an answer all comes down to the Seelie's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague answer or play tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that. All I can do right now is hope that it helps me. Who knows if it'll happen this time? I can't put all my eggs in one basket. Trying my luck with another phenomenon is, better than doing nothing. Oh, really? But I don't want to take up your time. Sorry for the bother. You're too kind. Okay, let's go give it a try. I've already prepared my question for the Seelie. I just hope it can help me get through this predicament. Among the countless legends surrounding the House of Dana, the Wisdom Seelie is one of the more popular ones lately. It hasn't been around for long, but word of the Seelie's existence spread like wildfire. Many people have claimed that they've received a reply from it. So, it should probably help me as well, right? I don't know its name, and we have to keep our voices down in the House of Dana. Or else you'll get some scary glares from the Mahamada. Let's split up and ask around about the Seelie. Hopefully someone knows something more. Excuse me? Have you ever heard of the Wisdom Seelie?
You've come to the right person. I came across this legend not too long ago myself. After hearing about it, I decided to test it out and asked it a question about the brightness of the stars. 2 days later, I got a response. It included 2 pages of detailed and accurate information. It saved me from having to look up a ton of resources.
Really?
Yeah, so I submitted another question a few days ago. I still haven't received a reply, though.
That sounds like what others have said. But I don't have the time to wait for a reply if the Seelie doesn't answer right away. Whatever. Can you please tell me how to submit a question to the Wisdom Seelie?
It's quite simple. Go to the bookshelf over there and find either Theoretical Astrology or a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, I know where those are. My Darshan has us use those 2 books quite often.
Okay, so write your question in a letter addressed to the Wisdom Seelie, and then insert the letter into one of the books. Come back in a day or 2, and if you see a red stamp on your letter, that means the Wisdom Seelie has replied. However, if the stamp never appears, then that means the Seelie doesn't want to answer your question.
I see. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go write down my question. Hopefully the Seelie replies.
Shudder!
More speed.
Finally, I wrote out my question and put it in the book. Wait, I guess. Let's give it some time. I'll come back tomorrow to check on it. Don't worry about me if you have other things to do. I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright then, let's meet up here tomorrow. I really hope the silly replies. Time to look at the letter. Please let there be a stamp. Please let there be a stamp. There's a red stamp on it. The silly responded. Fantastic. This is wonderful. My troubles are at an end. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. Let's take a look at what it wrote. Thank you for your letter. Though I have extended a response, I cannot answer your query due to your questionable motives. Questionable motives? Me? Wait, huh? Okay, let's see. Completing a thesis requires independent thought and work. You planned on using my knowledge to complete your paper's most critical portions. That's not right. However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching, and that there is substance to the content in the completed sections of your thesis, I've decided to help you nonetheless. Follow the hints I've left, and you will find the answer to your question. Consider the effort you put into thinking and searching as your payment for my knowledge. What the... It's absolutely right about everything. Oh, I'm starting to feel guilty now. I can't deny any of it. But I'm running out of time. Oh, what should I do? Huh? I could tell you're a very kind person, but I never expected that you'd go this far to help me. I'll definitely think of a way to make it up to you once I take care of my thesis. Okay, let's start by looking at the hint it left us. It should be on the second page. The first clue lies hidden on the road of wisdom. The headstrong child finally sees the world for how big it truly is, filled with awe, yet struck with fear. That's it? Not even a picture or any other marking to go off of. This is pretty abstract. What's this road of wisdom and who's the child? Possibly. That sounds like a natural conclusion. So, is the road of wisdom the road that leads to the academia then? Wait, I think I get what it means by the child and awe and fear. When I first left home, it took me days to reach Sumeru City. I was completely shocked when I first saw it with my own eyes. It was so grand and awe-inspiring. Pictures of the city simply don't do it any justice. After seeing the city, a thought popped into my head. Am I really worthy of this place? worry, fear, or whatever you want to call it. If I'm connecting the dots correctly, then I think I know where the Seelie is leading us. But how does it know my feelings so well? You have a point. There's nothing special about my background or experiences. It could be anyone's. Anyway, let's go take a look. Oh, we should be close. This is the way I came when I first traveled to Sumeru City. Aw, it's been way too long since I last visited home. No, this isn't the time for that kind of talk. We have to hurry and find the clues that the Seelie left behind. It is. Relying solely on what the Seelie said might not be viable. Assuming the Seelie is intentionally linking the clues to my past, I think I have an idea. So this is a little embarrassing. At that time, the sight of Sumeru City was absolutely mesmerizing. I was anxious, but also excited about all the things to come. I was distracted and accidentally stepped on an Avidia leopard's tail. I didn't notice it at all. The poor thing was sound asleep, and after I stepped on its tail, it bolted straight up. I freaked out and ran as fast as I could. There were actually more Avidia leopards sleeping nearby, and they were all faster than me. I almost got bitten a couple of times. Good thing someone from the Eremites heard me shouting for help. They managed to scare off the leopards. Yeah, but when I finally managed to calm myself down, I noticed that the talisman my mother had made for me was missing. It's extremely precious to me. Ever since I was little, I would always carry it with me whenever I'm doing something important. I also had it with me when the Academia conducted its selection exam at my village. I checked my bag at least a dozen times to make sure the talisman was in there. I feel much more at ease knowing that I have it with me. I had thought that it would also help me calm my nerves in Sumeru City, but I ended up losing it before I even finished registration at the Academia. Yeah, and that's when I started having sleeping problems. I just began to sleep less and less each day. Losing a talisman like that is definitely a bad omen. Oh, sorry. I'm starting to ramble again. What were we talking about before? Oh, right. Why the Seelie led us here. I think we should look around where the Avidia leopards attacked me. If the Seelie is trying to make me remember things that happened in the past, it would make the most sense for it to hide clues in memorable locations. Aw, hope the Seelie's clue wasn't also torn to shreds by Avidia leopards. Yeah, that's the only way we'll know for sure. Oh, we should be close. Sure enough, it's here. And in a really obvious place. That pretty much confirms my hunch about the Seelie's intentions. I don't know, but how did it know about all these details? I've hardly told anyone about this stuff. It's not hiding somewhere and spying on me, is it? Oh, that's a scary thought. Anyway, let's look at the clue we found. Seems like you haven't forgotten about your very first failure. See? It knows everything. I have no idea what's going on. No wonder the Seelie is becoming legendary. Let's keep reading the clue. I've placed the second clue where heaven meets water. The answer, seemingly amongst the stars, was ultimately washed to some unremarkable place downstream. Just as I thought. It's something to do with me again. If the first clue was any indication, then the location described in this clue should also be related to my life experiences. Most Ratawahist research is related to studying the stars. My own thesis work often requires me to go in the field and collect astrological data. And, let's just say there's another devastating and unforgettable failure I had. But that can't be helped, right? We do many things not because we want to, but because we have to. Let's keep moving. It might be hard to believe, but being out and about is making me feel a lot better than usual. we're here. That's the spot. That's where I performed my first field observation after enrolling at the academia. I borrowed some equipment from the school and came here on a perfectly clear day. Everything was ready to go and I was positive that I'd be able to get some great data. But the equipment was a little heavy and I didn't notice that the ground was muddy and some spots were unstable. After I finished setting up everything, part of the ground suddenly shifted and my equipment started teetering over. I rushed over to grab hold of it, but I ended up tripping over another piece of equipment. The next thing I knew, everything was covered with muddy water. Oh, me and all my equipment. You must be wondering how someone can be so clumsy. You wouldn't be wrong for thinking that. I don't sleep much, so I get lightheaded pretty often. It's a vicious cycle. The less I sleep, the more mistakes I make. The more mistakes I make, the harder it is for me to sleep. I just got a minor fracture, so I had to rest at B. Marston for a while. To pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just went to work whenever I couldn't sleep. It took me forever to pay off what I owed. Bingo. The pressure from my studies and debt was crushing me, and I didn't want to tell my family about any of it. After all, I am the legendary Layla who made it into the academia at a young age. And had never failed an assignment in her life. Of course, I've even considered giving up on my studies completely and returning home to help care for the Sumter beast, but that would be kind of embarrassing. I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed in front of others. I mean that I'd be ashamed of myself. After all, everything I've done up till now is only a result of my own decisions. Although, it hasn't always been smooth sailing, and sometimes things don't go my way. I made it this far on my own. There haven't been any major incidents with my studies, and I even managed to pay off the equipment damages. But I guess I'm exaggerating a bit. Most of it is still due to the help of some unknown person rather than my own work. And that's exactly why they mustn't ever find out. Once I finally manage to acclimate to life in Sumeru City, I'll show them my success. I hope that day will come eventually. Anyways, let's continue looking for the next clue. It should be around here somewhere. An unremarkable place downstream was the description.
Excuse me.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
That place downstream could be somewhere close by. It's over here. Good thing it's dry. I was worried the message might be wet. Let's see. Have you found it? The unremarkable place downstream. Well, of course. How else could I be reading this message? Seriously. I've placed the third hint at a crossroad without a cross. You can turn left or right, but turning back shouldn't be an option. They're actually getting clearer for me. I was sort of expecting this even before I read the message. I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or if they're based on the amount of regret I have. Either way, this incident was bound to come up sooner or later. Would someone really go to all this trouble just to pull off some prank? I can't make heads or tails of it. Anyway, just follow me. I'll save the story for when we get there.
A shuckle? No, I don't want the fishing location.
More speed. More speed.
This is the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad. I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. I made my way here and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone. They were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. They definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away. Not exactly. I already had a vision by that time. Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within my abilities. However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but I didn't feel any stronger than just an ordinary person. Then I ran away. I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help. Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventurers I ran into along the way. It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone. I don't know if the family only lost their belongings in the end, or if something worse happened to them. I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most. I sat on the ground and began to cry. I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver? Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't stop myself from thinking that way. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge. You're right. The more challenging it gets, the harder I should try. I'm feeling calmer now. Okay. Let's go look for more leads nearby. We're probably getting close now. Let's search this area. Here it is, just as I thought. The Seelie must have placed it here in advance. Let's see what we have this time. Whatever it is, I'm ready. Huh? It's a picture? Guess not. This house looks like it's in Vimara Village. Does the Seelie want us to go there? I can't think of any connection I have with Vimara Village, though. I've only been there once, and it was pretty uneventful. Whatever the case, the only way we'll know is if we go there. Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm used to pushing my limits. I know how far I can go. let's see. This should be the place. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Maybe the Silly didn't prepare anything for us this time. Or does it want us to knock on the door first? If we're wrong about this, it'll be super awkward. You're right. I can't always be like this. Sometimes it's better to take action than overthink every little thing. Hello? Is anyone home?
Coming! Just a moment. Oh, it's you, Layla. How nice of you to stop by again.
Huh? Do you know me?
That's no way to greet a friend. Of course I know you. Is this a friend of yours? Or perhaps a classmate?
A friend. I'm having a little trouble with my thesis and we happened to be passing by. I don't know either. I don't even know where to begin. I recognized him immediately. He's one of the people that was getting robbed by the treasure hoarders. But he shouldn't know anything about me. He shouldn't even know who I am. Yeah, but that was before the robbery. I was just passing through. Even if he saw me, he wouldn't know who I am. He didn't notice me during the robbery.
Is something the matter?
I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't remember how we met. I'm sorry.
So you aren't joking? Do you still remember when my family and I were being robbed by a gang of treasure hoarders?
Yes, but I don't think I was of much help to you all.
How so? You told us everything yourself the last time we met. My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. But then, we heard people approaching in the distance. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming and started to flee the moment they sensed the situation wasn't going their way. They didn't even bother taking anything with them. I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off. I immediately grabbed my wife and child and got out of there.
Oh, I see. I'm so glad that you and your family were unharmed.
I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had spotted us and ran to find help. You were amazing. You managed to keep a level head even in the midst of danger. I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my family if their backs were pushed against the wall.
Wait, that's not exactly what happened. I still regret not helping out sooner. Anyway, when did I come here last? I don't seem to remember.
It's been some time, but not too long ago. I don't recall exactly when. What's wrong? Nothing's coming to mind?
Nope. I'm sorry. I still can't seem to remember, even after everything you've told me. Maybe I'm just under too much pressure.
You came over and ate with us, and you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture. Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit. You'll definitely remember once you see it. Wait here, I'll go fetch it.
A package? I left a package here? Wait! This is it! This is the talisman that I lost, the one that my mother made for me. Yes, this is definitely it. She made it herself. It's the only one of its kind. There's also a letter here. Was I planning to send it to someone? Let's see who the recipient is. To Layla? No. I swear I've never done anything like that. What is going on? Let's open it and see what this is all about. Hello, Layla. It must have been quite the endeavor to follow the Seelie hints all the way here. Great work. Self-reflection is a wonderful quality to possess, but you'll only end up hurting yourself if you overdo it. Failure is a stranger to no one. The purpose of self-reflection is not to indulge in the pain of failure, but to succeed in your next attempt. If you're reading this letter, then you have succeeded in taking the first step. On the back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is lacking. It's actually been done for a while now. It only feels inconclusive because it's missing a concise summary to tie it all together. I hope that this journey has provided insight for your life ahead. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you courage as you carry onward and hope that you fulfill the expectations you hold. Always watching over you. Sincerely, the Wisdom Seelie. Oh. I thought we were going to fail. I thought that everything we did and all the time we spent was for nothing. But the Seelie wasn't messing with me after all. I doubt it. I mean, unless I somehow came here while I was unconscious and don't remember it. Although, having said that, I have heard rumors claiming that I sleepwalk a lot. But even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the Wisdom Seelie. It could have just helped me while I was sleepwalking. I'll write back and ask to meet with the Seelie and see how it responds. Even though I still have a lot of questions, this experience was fruitful enough. If it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably would have quit halfway through and holed up in the academia somewhere. Perseverance really does pay off.
I'm not sure if I understand what has happened, but it's something good, right?
Yes, it's something really, really good, and I'm very thankful for it.
Well then, since you're already here, why don't you stay and have something to eat? We just finished preparing some food. Come on, don't be a stranger. Your friend should join us as well. You can leave your troubles until after the meal. You must relax and gather your strength so you can take on the challenges ahead, am I right?
All right, thank you all. I can do this.
I have two endings here. Down this path. But first things first, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I will be right back.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along.
Sometimes you just need to give up an unrealistic dream.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Sometimes you just need to give up an unrealistic dream. Sometimes you just need to give up an unrealistic dream.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
Sometimes you just need to give up an unrealistic dream.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Sometimes you just need to give up an unrealistic dream. Sometimes you just need to give up an unrealistic dream.
Send a text real quick.
This is the place that immediately... I came here to conduct some astrological observation,
Okay,
but
these
just
parts
as
I've
I
already
was about to set up the they were a group of treasure hoarders. Not exactly. Someone with a vision should However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the Then I ran. Eventually, I managed. It took
Once I get
longer
to a
than I
spot
had
where I
hoped,
don't
and
recognize anything,
by the time I don't know if the family only lost their belongings and I faced a lot of problems after I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver? Aw, thank you. It's just as the silly said. Turning. But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the Sealy's answer yet. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. All right, actually don't have much stamina. I've been stressed this whole time and I feel exhausted. I'm really sorry.
More speed.
Let's stop here. I don't think I can walk any further. Alright, I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were more capable. I'm sorry. I always find myself having to apologize. But enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memories I've been reminded of are all really taxing. I cannot just give up this time, even if my head's not in a good place. Letting these heavy feelings get the best of me will only slow us down. Watch out! Behind you! Monsters! A lot of them, too. Why didn't we see them coming? No, I'll fight too. But I want to help. I can't just sit back and watch you while you fight. Don't worry, I can handle myself. I mustn't keep repeating my past regrets. That's the most valuable lesson I've learned today. I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls. If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never get another chance to make up for them. I suppose that's fate. All right, let's take them all down.
Beg for mercy. Yeah. More speed.
The night is cold.
There is no escape.
Fate is upon you.
Crush. Yeah.
Cold, mine to command. My guiding...
Shudder.
I really need to keep up with my training. It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this. Well, the only appropriate response would be to say that I'm fine, right? I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight. But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words. I'm feeling weak. There's no hiding it. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I sure don't get to hear that often. Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit. Can you stay with me while I recover my energy? It shouldn't take long.
So I'm going to venture to say that every pet has 3 endings. And honestly, I think right now I want to leave it at doing 2.
Yeah. Okay, now that Alhaitham is in my showcase, I'm going to give it a few minutes. Go take care of something else in the game. What? I don't know.
Okay. Need to do some math. Get my calculator. I have 136 pulls for Chiori.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for Joe. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn.
Whoa. That could be useful. My phone goes. Oh. Anything good? Nope. Ooh, a Beldum.
Get these 3-line stuff. No. That's very niche. And by very, I mean, like, not even considerable. See, that's a bit more acceptable. And now I gotta do a quick, Go Rocket fight real quick, because I am working on my masterwork research, and, well, let's just say, requires you to catch 492 of each Pokemon from every generation. And I'm struggling to get the Johto and, Hoenn. But I've been getting a good chunk of Hoenn during this current event. The Kanto, though, I've only been able to really get through Go Rocket Grunts. So that's been my only solace of luck. Yeah, though that's a low roll, I'd still spec it. Wow, you got a Dragonite. A motherfucking Dragonite. Oh my god. Almost killed my Ampharos. No. Especially since some of this. I was just about to compliment you, but then you go and be fucking dog water.
Now that's useful. I could possibly actually use that on a Sino. What time is it? 3:41.
Knight's an aristocrat.
I essentially want to stay on until I at least get my daily commissions done. But I don't want to explore right now, and I don't want to do Cloud Retainer's story quest.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
You know, just admire Chenyu Vale from over here is like nice.
More speed. Yeah. Yeah. More speed. More speed. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. More speed. More speed. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of just waiting for
More speed.
missions. If I'm being honest.
More speed.
The situation in Kratos' Harbor.
Lumiduce Harbor has a bright future ahead of it.
The situation in Kratos' Harbor is not good.
Oh wow, there's a Mora crate down here.
More speed. Crush! Shudder!
Oh wait, reset's at 5. Fuck. I forgot. Daylight savings time. What the fuck? Where the hell did this come from?
What do we have here? Beg for mercy. I can put these to good use.
Not now. Let me scry.
Crush! Huh? Beg for mercy. Yeah. Huh?
So now what does that put me at for Hydro Sigils? 196.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
You know what? Because I misjudged everything, I'm not gonna stay up for another hour. I'm actually kind of tired for the first time in a while at this hour.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly.
Well. So, that being said, it's been a good almost 4-hour stream. I do hope you all enjoyed. I will be rating out to... Who's live? Can I actually raid Steamy Pot this time? Nope. Why is... Let's see. This person's a possibility. I think I'm actually... I think I might have rated this person before. We're gonna go to this person. I don't remember much if I did raid this person before, but they do sound pretty chill. So, we are gonna go to Lana. So, I hope you all enjoyed my stream, and I hope you continue to enjoy their stream. So, I hope to see all of you guys on Tuesday when I pull for Chiori. So, and I will see you guys then. Bye-bye!